Welcome. It says go. It says we're live.
Mine it says on air. I never saw it from this side. I always see it from where you're at.
It's got a button that says in stream. I can record this, and it says chat. But it's funny. It says restream restream.fo chat. It's not like it says Facebook chat. Is there anybody watching us that can type something in the chat? And hopefully you're watching from Bart's channel so Bart can see it, because I can't see my channel because I'm running the thing. So if somebody's watching right now, please go to Bart's channel and see if
I got a notification that you went live, so but I'm not seeing anything in the chat.
Now, wait a second. It says I got a little button down at the bottom of the chat thing, okay? And it says, how do I get rid of that? Okay. Where it says, did you used to have a place that says type a message?
Yeah.
Okay, there's Kelly. It's got an R on it, and if I hit the little tab next to it, it says, do I want to do Restream, Off-Grid Arcade, or G. Parker's Arcade Room? I can chat to either. Yeah. I guess Restream does them all. Kelly's here.
If you do it to Restream, it'll go to both channels, and that's when it says host. If you choose you or me, it'll go to, I think, just that channel and say it's from that person, I think. See,
anyway, Kelly's here, though. So that means
Kelly's high went up. I typed hello again. None of my chats are going. The yellow one is me on my phone, and none of them are going to the chat. But anyway, so I guess it's going out. Kelly, are you on my channel? I guess so, because I saw it there.
I'm going to open my
Kelly said we're live and it sounds great. I'm going to get out of mine and go to yours.
Well, I'm opening up a separate YouTube on one. Fortunately, I got an extra screen here, and I'm going to go to your. Oh, you got to turn off the volume. Okay, I can see us with the delay, and I see Kelly typed hiya on your channel. I'm logged in on your channel.
Oh, geez.
And also P-I-E-R. It's really
Pierre.
small.
Yeah, Pierre is here. Good to see you, Pierre.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting the type.
Hello? I'm getting a phone call. Hello?
They hung up.
You there, Casey?
Well, I'm glad to see the chats are showing up on your channel.
Yeah, let's see. Check messages here. Okay, y'all. I guess Casey was in. Yeah, that was the Intellivision Gamer was trying to call me. Well, it was through Discord, and he said that, I'm getting reports that they can see us, but YouTube's chats are all boogered up. We'll watch stuff on the TV. So that's my personal account. And then I'll also have the Off-Grid Arcade on my phone so I can chat. And people aren't, they know it's me either way, I guess. But I will, so I can see it. When I type a chat, it comes up on the TV. I have the live chat going also. So sometimes I'll type and I see it doesn't go to my TV. So I know it didn't get through to the servers. But today I was at Retro Creep, the Creepers live stream, and I had 3 or 4 things that I typed. And he's usually pretty good about reading your chats, even if they get scrolled off. And I saw it hit my TV, and he didn't type there either. So, or he didn't read it back. So I'm not sure what's happening. But yeah, I think, let me see. Yeah, I don't see any chats at all on your channel. Let me go back to my channel. But Let me tell you one thing, Greg, while I'm doing all this. I don't know what the weather's like up at your place, but look at this. I'm wearing shorts and I am sweating right now. Because, yeah, I had this air conditioner on for half an hour before I came out here. It got up to 83 degrees here today. And it's February. It's not supposed to be doing that to me.
It didn't get that warm here, as warm as you did. But like I was telling Bart earlier, and it's not for the show necessarily, but I went out today. I did a thing. I bought a new car. And when I got the car, I'd been standing outside in these shorts and this T-shirt, talking to the salesman stuff and looking at it. And then when we got in to take it for a test drive, I told him, I said, where is the damn air conditioning at? I said, I'm burning up inside this thing. So
yeah. Hey, Megan's here. Oh, hers did show up on the thing. But you can't get that to pop over here, can you? The chat.
I think I can. Let me see. It said to do this. There it is.
Yeah, you can click on the individual ones, but when you can't put the whole list on the screen like I've been doing with Poe.
Well, see, I can show on stream. I can push that button, and it's showing on my screen, but I don't think you're seeing it.
Yeah, that's weird. It's putting it down here instead of on the side. Wow. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Mike's Gaming Gala is here also.
So wait a second. You're seeing this. I'm looking at your channel. Oh, I see it now. I see it now. It took it because there's a delay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool then. Should I just leave that?
Yeah, it'll go. It looks like it's going to keep scrolling right up the middle between us.
Well, I can move. Fine. I can move.
If someone puts something, I'll try to block it. Oh, wait, I can't. Dang it. I can't block it. I was trying.
No, it's translucent or whatever, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do some changes. Let's see. I'm going to do medium. Okay, that's too small.
That's what she said.
Yeah, large.
Yeah, we're starting to get to where we can see stuff. And I know Casey on his live stream Monday night, it was very inconvenient. He did horse racing on the Intellivision at the end, which is a lot of fun. 6 of us bet on the horses and all that. Mike's Gaming Gala won. And I think I won because I was playing golf rules and I ended with 0. So that's the lowest score you can get. But he would sit there, and I don't know if you've ever seen horse racing on the Intellivision or not, Greg, but you got 6 lines where people can bet. So he'd show us the odds on the horses. These 4 horses are racing, and we would all type in our bet. And sometimes he'd be like, I got nothing here. And then all of a sudden be like, wait, here they all come. And he'd get a whole slew of chats all at once with all of our bets and doing all kinds of stuff. But so, yeah, for anyone that's here, this is our first little show that we're going to start doing on Wednesday nights. And we're running off of Greg's Restream account instead of mine, because when you do the free stuff, you can only have 2 channels linked. Mine has mine and Poe. So we're using Greg so we can have mine and Greg on here. So we're still trying to get all this set up. This is a brand new account. So
right, and I got to say this, that for the last part of the first part of the show, when we were doing the show, we were using a different server. I can't even remember the name of it. StreamYard. And I kind of had that account and did it for a long time, and it would allow me to have a second administrator, which was Bart. So Bart and I worked in conjunction with that. Well, then we decided to go to Restream, and for reasons that we talked about a long time ago, because of the pricing and whatever. And then the rest is history. What Bart told you is right, is we're trying to save by using the free account, and it's just working for us. But I'm not. But, to go back to that, Bart ran it all when we went to Restream. Well, Knucklehead here hadn't played with this yet, and I should have, but not. I guess I played with it, but not live. And Bart has even informed me that YouTube's having some trouble with this chat, so I'm not going to take the full hit for it. But anyway, that's it. Oh, is the Joker here? I saw the Joker.
Joker is here.
Wow. Okay. And we got quite a few people, but I think the idea was to have a weeknight show. I had problems with doing Sunday night. Poe has trouble with doing a weeknight because how he works, because he works in the hours. So Bart and I just came up with this that, hey, we do something in the middle of the week. We're going to put primary emphasis on pinball, along with letting the chat kind of drive the conversation. So if we, we'll talk some pinball, maybe get that out of the way, which we're not prepared for tonight. This was a grand opening or a soft opening. What do you call it? They call them a soft opening.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And we're going to try to limit this one. And not that there's anything wrong with the long one. We're going to limit this one. If you come here on Wednesday night, don't be late because we're gonna run an hour. So and I'm not saying that we won't go over, we won't go under, but we're gonna try to keep it in an hour. So you got an hour to spend on a Wednesday night, right smack in the middle of the week. We'll be here, and we're gonna run some tournaments. I wasn't set up to do a tournament today, but we're starting next week. I can promise you, there'll be a tournament running.
Yeah. Today's kind of more or less a live test. Live dress rehearsal.
I still like the soft opening. I went to a restaurant one day and I got an invite. Micah was working for a restaurant here in Kansas City and they opened a new one and they invited us to what they call the soft opening. I said, what's a soft opening? They said, well, you're going to go and the servers are going to get a chance to see what it's like to deal with real people, blah, blah, blah. The kitchen is. And it's free. And that's all I had to say to me. I said, okay. He said, you can order whatever you want. It's free.
No,
he said, you have to pay for drinks. I said, well, that's fine. And then, of course, when I got done, they said, I said, where's my bill for the drinks? We got them.
Oh, nice. Even better. Even better.
So anyway, that's what the soft opening with but no drinks. You're not getting any drinks.
No drinks. Let me see something really quick. I did not get Pierre, you still have his chat on the screen. He just started a new channel, and he's going live. I think for right now, he's going live on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights. And he's Monday night, I think he's doing Intellivision stuff, and he's going to roll into Casey's show. Last night he was doing, what was he doing? Oh, I got there way at the end because we went to El Paso. So I missed most of his stream. So I'm not even sure what he did. I didn't get a chance today to watch it yet. And on Wednesdays, I think he's going to do NES stuff. But
okay.
I don't have a link to his channel in my description yet, but I will be adding it to the list. He's in the same basic group of, Tofu, Mike's Gaming Gala, me, Poe, Casey, the Intellivision Gamer. We all kind of go to each other. Retro Bliss. We're all in there, and
what time is this show? What time is this show going to be on?
I think he's going on at. Is it 6:00 Central? Because it's kind of lead-in stuff, but I don't know what time he goes on tonight. So he might be live over at his, and he just popped in here to say hi.
Oh gosh, I didn't think about.
Yeah, I don't.
Everybody about stepping on their timetable or time or whatever.
Yeah, let me see. I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't say he's live right now. So,
okay.
But it's Diamax Retro Gamer, and I will, like I said, I'll put a link in the description. I have all the. Oh, today was ColecoVision. There you go. He said it right there in the chat. Tuesday was ColecoVision. Yeah. So I'm doing only Monday and Tuesday. Oh, okay. You're not going to do Wednesday?
Well, that's good. I mean, feel free to do Wednesday. I wanted to make sure we weren't stepping on you. That's all. So I try to be aware of that. There's been a couple times that I just decided to go live by myself one time, and somebody came in the chat and says Bart's live too, and I said, Fred, I forgot to check, So.
Right. Yeah, it happens. It happens. And I think Mike's Gaming Gala had said at one point, there's so many people that are going live at random times. And then there's some people that Retro Creep, he goes live at different times of the day. Phil, sometimes he'll be live at one time at 10 o'clock my time in the morning, he was live. Another time it's 11. So it's like 11 or 12, right around noon for him.
Right.
So some of those, and that's what happened with you and me that time. We both just went live random, and we happened to go at the same time. So
Right.
stepping on people is almost inevitable at some point. Let me...
Well, I think this is going to be fun for Bart and myself. To get on here and maybe meet some new people, keep some of the old people. I think we're still going to share the same Discord that we've shared all along with our original show, which consisted of the Gaming Road Warrior, Mr. Poestyle, Off-Grid Arcade, and myself. So information... I'm going to have to get with Derek. Maybe we will. There's some things I'd like to redo on Discord. I think there's too many pinball places on there. There's main pinball tournament, pinball chat, pinball tournaments, main pinball tournaments, and pinball chat. And I've put up announcements on one and then realized everybody's commenting on the other one. So, and maybe we could do a separate feed on there for this show. And hanging out with Bart and what do you call it? Hanging out with Bart and Poe? Hanging out with Poe and Bart?
Poe and Off-Grid.
Poe and Off-Grid. Yeah, Poe and Off-Grid. That's right. Okay.
That's all right.
We need to come up with a name for this one. I don't know. Hanging out without Poe.
Hanging out without Poe.
And he knows, if he's watching playback, he knows that is not, I'd give anything for him to, if he wants to jump in, I'll send him a link that'll be a permanent link. So,
yeah. But this show is 10% more fancy than the one with me and Poe, because I have this fancy flashing blue light that I can't figure out why my blue light is flashing. That's the backlighting LED strip for the Star Wars cabinet back there, and I don't know why it's doing that, but it's fancy.
Yeah.
Just I did it. That's special for the pinball show.
Yeah, he's got all the bells and whistles. Look at that, it's flashing again.
Yeah.
I got something I can bring up real quick. I think everybody knows that I got the X Arcade 2 TV. Well, it's right back here behind me. I think you can see it back there.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, and I got that, and then guess what? The kit came for the what do you call it? The haptic feedback and all that, and the plunger. But I'll tell you what, I've decided that I'm going to need a day. Maybe send Cheryl off to the store. I need a day when nobody's around in a big workplace, because I'm telling you what, I've been watching people do that, and I'm capable of doing it, but I'm one of those guys that takes 10 times longer than everybody else, and they said it takes about 2.5 hours. So I can see me being, and if anybody talks to me while I'm trying to plug something in or make sure it's the right way, I'll probably be going, leave me alone. So I haven't done it yet, but I'm excited. I'm excited to do so. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to doing that. I've got my headset all charged up. I'm going to start ordering some of the new VR games. And maybe pretty soon I'll have a video of that, because it just looks like a job.
Yeah, it does. And it's better to take your time.
If Bart lived next door to me or close to me, if he lived within 75 miles of me, I'd probably drive it down here and say, tell me what you want to do this. And because I don't even watch anybody open that thing up. You know what I mean?
I'm going to share a screen here, Greg, because Megan put in here when we were talking about hanging out without Poe. She says she can make the thumbnail. I don't know if you saw this. She did this last week because Poe got bumped off. So I said we were joking around that it was just hanging out with only me. So she modified the bridge. Can you put that up?
Oh, okay. This is where I need. So where do I look for that?
If you go up on the top left,
Okay.
Or top right, I mean, above the where you choose chat and all that, and where you can see that you and I are in there. If you just hover over it, it'll open up me, you, and the shared screen.
Okay, I did something wrong there.
Should be up on the top right, underneath where the live it is, where you would click end stream. Just below that, where you can choose who's in there.
Okay. Let's start over because I already screwed up my screen. Okay, now I got it back. Okay, I see on the right side there's a thing that says 3 with a circle and it says plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you hover over that, it should open the little window.
It says sources. Okay. Screen share. Got it. I'm a dumb idiot. Okay, there it goes.
So she modified that while we were live because Poe got dumped. So she had him falling off the bridge. Now I should be able to just do that, and it goes right back. There you go.
You were able to take it off the screen?
I just stopped sharing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. That's nice to know. Okay, now I see how you do that. So I need to start writing down and taking notes.
Right.
Let's see. It says that we're. I guess now I got a thing over there that says demo on the left side of the screen. Now, welcome and a demo. I wonder what that is. I'm afraid to click any buttons. It's under add scenes. There's demo and welcome. I guess that's just built in.
Yeah, that's where I put all the videos and stuff. You can set up the scenes so that you can just click on the video and it'll come up. But we can go over that all that stuff sometime.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it right now. It says I can put. Oh my goodness! Presentations, video, screen share, image, share an image from your computer. Okay, I see how that all works. Okay. Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Now it opened a thing. Okay. Stop it. I want to get rid of it. Go away. Say goodbye. Okay. Okay. New scene. I gotta hit this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Welcome demo and new scene. I guess I hit.
We probably were just on the welcome one.
I hit delete. Whatever it was, I just hit delete it. I just got it.
And Mike's Gaming Gala sent me a private message and said he bailed because he's tried like 20 times to send a message and it wasn't letting any of his messages come through. So yeah, chat is messed up on YouTube. It's happening all over the place in people's live streams.
Well, that's a shame.
That makes it tough.
I like Mike being here. Yeah, off grid. Now, off grid did put in the. I did see that show up the link to the other channel there. What'd you say? What? Give me his name again, because I'm.
That's Pierre.
Pierre. Okay, that's Pierre.
Diamax Retro Gamer. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Let's see. I got this. That's Megantron.
Yeah.
Thumbnail. Hey,
Megan's really awesome. She has a channel also.
She's the one that made the thumbnail that you were talking about. Showed us earlier. That's right.
Right. She has a channel also. She does a lot of Atari 2600 stuff in there. She'll do neat little short gameplay videos, so they're easy to get in and out. You know, they can be anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. She'll just load up a game, play a game, no Poestyle 30-minute intro for a 2-minute gameplay. It's just get in, get out. And then she does some mobile games too, so that's cool. Yeah, she's got a great channel. Pretty much, it seems like every day there's a video up for her. I don't want to make it sound like I'm making her commit to every day, but it seems like most days, if not every day, there's a new video on Megan's channel. And there is a link to the description on all my videos. I added her to the list of all the ones that are in my descriptions.
I need to get in and make some adjustments to that as well, because I think, I don't even know. I'd have to look at my channel and see what is in my description, because I think it's very outdated. So maybe I could get you to send me a list of the people you got, and I could have a list of the people I got, and I can delete and add and kind of get myself. Oh, Salvatore.
Salvatore's here. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you.
I'm looking for something here. Find on my system.
She tries to do every day. She may miss a day here and there. I kind of like this with the chat being right in the center.
I do too.
And because I can see it right there without having to look up. And it's also going from the bottom up on the show. On my restream setup, it's going top down. I don't like that. So I got to figure out how it's set up here. And Pierre just subbed to Megantron. That's cool. Mike's Gaming Gala is back. Is it working now?
It's working now. It's working now.
It's working now for the moment.
Oh, you know what? I think I had that Block Canada thing on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, my God. That was a joke.
Yeah.
Even though our hockey team did kick your ass. I can't. All right, we're losing subscribers. All right.
You're gonna open a can of worms there, because yeah, we won this year, but not so good in years past compared to Canada.
Oh my God, yeah, that's why it makes it such a big deal.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, Canada has been that, and aren't they number one in curling too?
Well, actually, yeah. Well, I don't know with the men's. It seemed like the women's curling was on all the time when I was at work, which is when I got the opportunity to watch the most Olympics. And I thought they said Switzerland was the highest ranked team, but they got bronze. Pierre's Canadian too. That's true. That is true.
Well, yeah. The reason I say curling, and I don't want anybody to think I'm making fun, I'm actually not. I'm a big fan of that Mike Rowe. You get Mike Rowe, the
Dirty Jobs.
Yeah, but he also came out with a new series that's old now. It's after Dirty Jobs, called Somebody's Got to Do It. Mm-hmm. And he did like 4 seasons of that. And he did one on curling. I'll tell you what, that was pretty cool. I'm telling you what, there's a little bit of I couldn't do it. Yeah,
and once I was saying on our show with Poe, I watched quite a bit of curling this year because it was on while I was working a lot. And then I got to looking up the rules and stuff. And once you know what they're doing, it makes it a lot more fun. First gold in 46 years. Now you're nitpicking, Mike. It's 46. Yeah, 1980, the big Miracle on Ice was the last time we won gold in hockey. But
and you know what? I'll give you that, Mike. You're right. It has been a long time.
Yeah.
It doesn't change the fact that we didn't kick your ass this year.
Yeah. That was a great game. And I was watching Mike's. I think you guys, did you talk about it a little bit yesterday, Mike, on the Retro Bliss Rewind? And Mike gave props to the goalie for the USA team was just a wall. I mean, the Canada, they didn't lose for lack of taking shots. They shot like 147 shots in the second period alone, I think. No, it was like 19 in the second period. But they shot more shots in the second period than any 2 periods combined for the USA. And the keeper was just on fire. And so that was a great game. I really enjoyed watching that game. And I'm not a big hockey fan. I watch like one hockey game every 4 years.
You go to a hockey game to wait for a fight to break out. But the funny thing, the thing is, I don't follow hockey all the time, but there was one time that St. Louis, which right across the state from me, in Kansas City area, and they were in for the Stanley Cup. Isn't that the Stanley Cup? Yeah. and they won it. And a buddy of mine told me, "Have you watched hockey? You know, St. Louis on fire." And so I started watching the playoffs, split up to the Stanley Cup. I actually enjoyed it. I mean, it was fun. It reminds me a lot of basketball, though, in the sense that, you know, it's 2-1, it's 3-2, it's 2-2. You know, it's the scores are back, and you know, like basketball. My God, you know, 98-97, then 106-104, and you know, it's just like the scores are so close, and it's almost anybody's game in basketball because it depends on how you do it. Well, this hockey thing, that goalie, they talked about that goalie. They asked him what kind of luck was that. I mean, he turned around and the puck hit his stick that he wouldn't even look at and blocked a score. And he admitted, he said, there's a lot of luck in that, you know.
Yeah, that is accurate, Mike. That is accurate. Yeah, and it's funny because I saw one of the fights in the gold medal game, and I was like, I was bummed because I wanted to see how much they would show the replay because it's the Olympics, and you'd think they wouldn't want to highlight fighting in the Olympics.
Right.
And then I had a customer come up. I can't believe these customers come up right when I'm trying to watch things. So I had to take care of him. But then I got to thinking, it's USA and Canada. Most of those players on those both teams play in the NHL. They fight each other all the time.
Yeah.
These guys are used to fighting each other. And they said, I think they said, was it 46% of the players on the two teams had a teammate on the opposite team in the Olympics. Because it's like almost half the guys that played in that game, one of their NHL teammates was either playing for, you know, US or Canada against them.
I know Cheryl came in when I was watching as it was wrapping up and they were talking about it, you know, and they were interviewing the players, and she says, "Look at that poor guy. He's got blood running out. He's lost a front tooth." And I said, "That is part of the trophy."
Yeah. Well, yeah, that guy from the US with the tooth got busted out.
Yeah.
Now Kelly, she's heartless. When he went down, she was like, "Look at that guy. He's just laying on the ground." And then they showed the replay, and he took that stick right to the face. It's like, oh, maybe that's why he's laying on the ground. Yeah. So. Yeah. And Mike, it wasn't just you either. When we were first trying to go live and get this whole thing going, I went on both my channel and in Greg's channel, and I sent 3 or 4 messages, and none of them came to the stream. So I'm just glad we're getting some of the stuff. I don't know if anyone else is sending chats and we're not seeing them. Sorry about that, but I think everyone pretty much knows how it's working.
Well, one thing I do like about the center screen thing, if it continues to work, is me being lazy. I don't have to worry about going over and highlighting something unless it's just absolutely something that we want to bring up big. Like,
right.
Like,
if we're gonna, yeah. When the U.S. wins hockey gold, they call it the miracle. When Canada wins, they call it Tuesday. Yeah, it's it is so weird. Like I said, when I was at the Creepers live stream today, I think 3/4 of the stuff I sent didn't go. So, and I don't feel bad if people leave. Excuse me. Because I ended up leaving Creeper's show too because I couldn't really participate. Yeah. And he was having conversations with the chat, and I'm like sending my stuff, and none of it went. But last night's stream was crazy. I had to go between both of them to see everyone in chat. I had 2 windows open the whole time. Yeah. See, now last night's stream, the Retro Bliss Rewind, I had usually I watch that on Mike's channel and pop over to Phil's channel and thumbs up and all that stuff. And then if I got to catch something on replay, I'll watch it on Phil's. But I was driving. I was already driving when they went live. So, and I happened to be on Phil's channel at the time. So we listened to it, which made it to where I couldn't see anything they were talking about, and I couldn't read any of the chats because I was driving. So I'll be watching it again on Mike's channel to give him the view time off and see some of the products. They were showing a bunch of products and stuff like that. So I'll have to rewatch it.
And that's interesting that you talked about that, because that was a question I had. It's not an important question. It's just a curiosity I've had. You know, I've gotten more into watching podcasts and stuff, you know, and they originally started out as like radio shows, you know, but now most of them have got a video stream going too. And you can either listen to it on one of your favorite podcasts, but you know, I don't know if they're intentionally, the people that produce those, are they intentionally doing it with well, I watched one the other day and I thought, surely they're doing it with the intention of it being great for the listener, and the seeing it is just a bonus. Mm-hmm. But then I noticed they started saying, well, we're going to show a clip of something. And I'm thinking, well, you know, if the person's listening to it as a podcast,
right,
then it's really not so. You know, I know Mike's the Gaming Road Warrior at one time, I think he was calling ours a vodcast or a VOD, a video.
Yeah. So, yeah, and you'll see some people that are primarily on audio, and the host will be like, oh, and for those of you that are listening over on Spotify, what we're looking at here is and they kind of describe what they're seeing. Wow. But yeah, Mike does the same thing. He watches the Sunday night show on Poe's channel, and he catches the replay stuff he missed on my channel. So, which is fair. I mean, you can't watch it. Well, you could, but yeah. So sometimes on the Retro Bliss Rewind, when I'm here, I'll have it on the TV on Phil's channel, and I'll have it on my phone playing at the same time on Mike's channel, because that's where a lot of people are chatting. So I'll chat in there. And that way, in case I accidentally slip up and say something I shouldn't put in Phil's chat, I can still talk about Mike's mom, and then it's up to Mike to avoid putting it on the screen because he handles all that, which he got bit, not this past week, but the week before. Because you know how that goes. You go to highlight someone's chat on the screen. If another chat comes on or something, it'll move the whole line. And that's what happened. He was trying to get the one above me, and someone chatted, so mine moved up, and he accidentally put a mom joke up on the stream, and he quick pulled it down. It's like, whoops. But yeah, I tend to put, you know, if I can, I'll put them on, you know, Phil on the TV, Mike on my phone, so I'm chatting in Mike's. After I go to Phil's and thumbs up. But what's that?
I can see how that can happen, because just a minute ago I put Mike's Gaming Gala thing up, and then I went to close it. Well, I hadn't more chat had come through, and I did close it, but I opened the one below it.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, when the chat's moving, sometimes it's hard to get the one you want. And yeah, or you just want to close the one and not put anything up. But yeah.
Yeah, Megantron is saying the same thing you are about.
Yeah.
You know, see, I didn't move my mouth.
I'm going to go back over to yours just to see something really quick. What the heck? Where's your dang channel now? It was right here. Oh, there it is. Because on the show on Sunday night, Kelly will be watching on my channel, but when Mike's over on Poe's and he chats, it'll come up that it got redirected automatically from Poe's channel to mine. But I don't know. I'm not seeing. Saboteur was in yours. I see that. But I'm not seeing. I'll have to wait till someone else chats. If someone puts a chat up, maybe it'll refresh on my screen.
Right.
But
well, see, I'm looking at this other screen, and I got to be careful because I'm looking over there, and it's delayed by. I don't know how long it's delayed by. Let's see. Put my finger up. No, how long does it take to get that finger to go up on the other screen? What? Up. Up. Come on. It's still at. I'm about to put it up. Right? No. It still ain't got there yet.
Man, you're reminding me of my last proctologist exam.
Yeah.
about to put it up. Nope. Wait, hold on. Here it comes.
Well, that's a prostate check too,
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Good God, I don't know how long. Let's see. I'll hold my remote up. Now look, I hold my remote up. I just put the remote up. Let's see, because my finger, I was waving around anyway, but I cannot. That remote has not come up yet on the stream on your channel. And what I've been doing this for. Just forgot the time. My God, how far behind is that stream?
Yeah, I don't. Well, I just now saw me take a sip of my drink. I just now saw it on your own channel that you pick up the remote.
Okay, I'm watching on your channel. It hadn't picked up yet.
Wow. I wonder if I had set something up with that bot, because it's not doing it now. Because, yeah, Mike said in the chat, the Restream bot is great. And I think there are some settings that you can go into and set all that up to make sure that all the chats get set to both channels. Which, when we have it on the screen like we do here, people can read them all anyway. But yeah, I don't think it's doing it now, because I'm not seeing any of the chats from my channel on yours. So, and if you want, I can go in, tomorrow or something, and I think I can log into your settings and see. I can log into mine and see how I have them set, and then log into yours and see if I can find that. And turn it on.
This is a shared account, so I gave you the credentials for it, just like you and Poe, I'm sure, did on yours. And there's no harm, no foul. Just jump in there. If there's something you want to do. That's another good thing about this is you can add videos that you want to show. And let's see, what's somebody write? Yeah, it's going to. Yeah, it's not going on Greg's channel. I can see if I own. I guess I should just bring it up where it's big. Yeah, she jumped onto yours and left a comment, but it's not going to my channel from here. But I'll check. Do I still have it? I'll have to find that where the settings were. Tech support, the stream, live Wednesday night. 2 people who don't know what they're doing, trying to figure out. Yeah, I was trying to get a picture off my phone onto the computer so I could show it, but now I'm having trouble doing that, and it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, and I'll while you're looking for that, Mike, I was telling her, I think it was before you got here, 83 degrees here today. I don't know what that is in Canadian terms, but 83 it got here. I'm sitting here in short pants. I got my shorts on, short sleeve shirt, sweating. It's 84 inside here. 76 outside now, so it's pretty nice, but crazy for February. You should not be. It's supposed to be almost 90. Yeah, usually you'll see the Restream bot if they're on the other channel. Not lately though. Yeah, and I think I went into the Restream setting page, and there was something, because remember back when we were doing the show and we had that time where the chats weren't showing up. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. The chats won't show up on the screen. And I changed a bunch of settings in there. And I think that Restream bot was one of them. Yeah, Saturday, it's going to be 90 here. And like I said, I don't know what that is in Canadian, but it's warm.
Yeah, I just got it on my phone. I don't know how well that will come through.
Oh. Nice.
Dude, it's not a Jeep Wrangler. It's a Jeep Cherokee, but I don't know. I just fell in love with it.
Nice.
Said, you got to have it. You want to buy one? I figured that's the last car I'm going to buy. That's what I said last time. But this is the last car I'm getting old. I don't need any more.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Mike. 65 to 75. That's where I like to be. Yeah. Kelly and I were watching a video earlier today. It was dumb things that people post online, which, boy, that could be an all-day show for sure. Yeah. And some person was like, I don't know why someone put a temperature in Celsius. Canada's the only people that use that. The whole rest of the world uses Fahrenheit. It's like, sorry, dude, that's not quite accurate.
You could reverse that and say that the United States is the only one that uses imperial for the most part, and the rest of the world. Well, that's like driving on the left-hand side of the road. England, Great Britain, and then went to Jamaica, and they drive on the left side of the road. And so then I find out from this. Actually, Cheryl had a work friend come over. Her job when she was working, they had they had some franchises in England or Great Britain. So this gal came over to the United States to kind of learn the business, and Cheryl was been with them for years. And of course, she ended up coming and staying with us for a while. And she said, "Man, you leave England and drive over to Spain or France or something. They're all back on the right-hand side of the road." Mm-hmm. She said, so they're making those select few cars for England, but when you go back to the other side of the, you're still sitting on the wrong side of the car. Yeah. And I know I told the story before a long time ago, but when I was in Bermuda, they drive on the left side, and we had two vans that were assigned to our squadron. One, the steering wheel was on the right-hand side because it was made for over there. And that was interesting because it was a stick shift. So you were shifting with your left hand instead of your right hand. But they had was a regular Dodge van with the steering wheel on the left side, like it was for American. And I had to deliver some water to a plane that was flying a midnight flight or something like that. And I was the duty driver. So I went over to the thing and I filled up their water jug for them. And I'm driving back and I'm like, another car was oncoming. I'm like, look at this fucking bozo driving on the wrong side of the road. Well, I was in the Dodge. So the steering wheel was on the left and I wasn't even thinking. I'm driving on the right side. I'm like, oh shit, I'm the idiot. I had to swerve. Get to that could be a big, something that's happened around here, and it may have happened all over. People complain about it. I don't know what people's opinion are. It's God, I just looked over there. I just held up that remote. I think there's something. That's weird. Anyway, oh my God, I lost the train of thought. Holy shit. You worry about getting old and what's going to happen to you. There's what it is there. Right. We were talking about cars and stuff, but I don't know. It'll come back to me. Shoot, I don't know. It was profound, whatever it was. It had to be profound. I wouldn't have thought of it if it wasn't.
Right. Hey, Polo's here. Good to see you, Polo. And we are not announcing a Pinball FX tournament today. Today was more of a test stream. So just to make sure we can get things going, we're on a whole new account now doing this stuff. And this was just kind of a test. Next Wednesday, right? That's the plan. Next Wednesday, we'll start with some tournaments.
Right.
And so I didn't even fire up the pinball today. So,
and you know what? I'm gonna pose that question to this group that's here now, and that doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. I'm just curious if I could get I'll poll everybody here. For everybody that's here, would you rather see a tournament, the first tournament, set up on Pinball FX or Pinball M? All you got to do is type in X if you want Pinball. Is that right? No, it's not Pinball X, is it? Yeah.
FX, yeah.
FX.
Pinball FX.
Type in FX for Pinball FX or M for M, or don't type anything in and we won't worry about it. But I don't know. Still upset me that I forgot what I was going to say.
And Pierre said, will be video. It'll be digital. It's going to be, we do the tournaments in the Zen Pinball. So Pinball FX, Pinball M. We used to do a lot of Pinball FX3. Kelly voted M. But yeah, because they have built in, you can do tournaments and set them all up, and it keeps track of the scores and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Arcane Trickster class from DDO. Okay.
I did not. I'm not even sure what you're talking about.
Yeah, Arcade Trickster class from DDO.
Mike doesn't do the virtual pinball. He just makes fun of whoever's at the bottom of the list. Yeah, we got to hope that Derek plays.
Yeah.
Hey, Chaos is here.
Hey, Chaos.
Yeah, everybody's saying M so far.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I've upgraded. I bought all the M's and all the Pinball FX. So I'm up to date on them on the PC.
Nice.
And I'm not going to even mess with the Switch right now. That's kind of a sore subject with me. I wish they'd integrate that into tournaments, but they won't. And see, this is funny. I'm looking over here. I'm just looking now at I'm on Bart's channel, and I'm just now seeing me hold up a picture of that Jeep.
Yeah, well, I've clicked on your thing on my channel and put you in slow mode, so you can't see you can't see your own stuff. I gotta check and see. I don't think I bought. Didn't they just release that other those what you call them, tables for M, right?
Yeah, there was a bundle I bought. They were, I gotta check. Some of those were already out on, some of the M's were already out on Pinball FX, weren't they? Were they a duplicate? Did they duplicate some of them on M and FX?
Some of them they did. Let's see. But I did not buy the newest. Oh, look, Camp Bloodbrook, Texas Chainsaw. So now's the time. They are all 60% off.
Yeah, that's why I did that. I apologize. It's supposed to be a pinball show. I should have brought up that they are on sale right now. That's through Steam, right?
Yeah, on Steam.
Yeah, I don't know about. I never have figured out if you're on Epic. I don't know if the sales are set by the distributor or by the manufacturer.
Yeah. The Bethesda pinball is not on sale on Steam. It's $15 for 3 tables. And then every other one is on sale for 60% off right now, the Pinball M. So Bloodbrook is only $1.99 and the rest are $2.19.
Yeah, which one was $1.99? I remember I saw that and I got excited. I bought that one first.
Camp Bloodbrook. That's the one that's kind of like a Friday the 13th, but they couldn't get the licensing for it, I think.
Right. Yeah.
At his age, Greg is always on slow mode, says Mike.
Okay, it's true. Don't get me to talking about your mama though. If you're gonna keep this stuff up.
Oh, I am. Polo said I have to get everything, so I'm adding the Bethesda to my cart right now because that might be right next week. It could be a Bethesda table for the first one. I don't know. Greg's going to make that call.
Well, I will set one up. I will set it up so that it will be started just before the show starts. That's another nice thing about doing the Wednesday night show. If I set it up for 5 days, you'll still get a chance to play it. Well, no, I'll set it up for 6 days. You can set up days, can't you? You didn't get like FX3 had 1, 3, 5, 7. It was weird, but these you can set up. Probably set it up for 6 days because I wanted people to be able to play the end during the week. Because sometimes people just can't do it on the weekend; they're gone or whatever. You know, I don't
right.
know. We discussed, or did I get that backwards? No, you still want to be able to play it. On the
weekend. I would do. Yeah, I would do it 6 days, so that it ends the date. or you could even do 7 days, because then it would end. If you started on Wednesday, it would end Tuesday. And then you'd be available to do the next one on Wednesday. But yeah, Mike said, Greg is the same age as my mom, so I feel that's all right. Have at it, and best of luck to you. Oh, that's funny. Yes, Pierre is correct. There are a lot of Pinball FX games.
So your mom's my age. Is she hot?
I can't buy my Bethesda tables right now because apparently Steam wants me to reauthorize my PayPal. So I don't want to go through doing all that because I know how I am. I'll be reading off my password or something while I'm live. But
it's funny. You talk about this modern day with passwords and stuff. I'm buying this car, right? So how many of you have ever sat in a dealership buying a car and they say, what do you want your password to be for your car? I'm like, and it's got to be 8 letters with 1 capital, 1 sign, 1 symbol, and a number. And I'm like, are you shitting me? I said, I got to have a password. It's like, wow.
Yeah. At one point, I can't remember which place it was. It was making me reset my password, and the same thing. You got to have a number, letter, symbols, capital. And I ended up I tried it like 3 or 4 times, kept kicking me out. And so finally, I'm like, on time number 5, I typed like this, capital T, this is bullshit, 1 exclamation point, and it took it. I'm like, okay. So that was my password for like 2 years. This is bullshit.
Have you ever heard of that Carvana? Yeah, that's that vending machine that sells. They got one here in Kansas City. If that's the one you're talking about, I think it's Carvana. Right by this highway downtown. The first time I saw it, I was eating downtown, met some friends and they said, look at that up in the air, and you can see it from the highway. I'm surprised it hadn't caused wrecks, but it's a giant elevator with all glass deals in it. There are garages, and they put cars in them. And you can go in and push a button and it'll come down, and you got to give it like some information. It'll let you take it for a test drive, and you can buy the car right off the vending machine. Right?
Wow.
It's a vending machine. So if that's what you're talking about, yeah, I have heard of it. And I don't know. They even did a thing on one of the 911 emergency shows where somebody was buying one of those cars, and they happened to step in the elevator thing. Wasn't supposed to allow to do that, but then the car came down on top of them when it was coming down. I don't know. I thought, oh my God, I never thought about something like that. I'm seeing what somebody. What was this comment here? At one point, I got frustrated with the Apple password requirement and did a variation of, oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
And Poe's here.
Oh, here we go. Well, Poe, welcome to Wednesdays Without Poe.
Wednesday. He said he thought it was 7 o'clock our time. That's his excuse for showing up an hour late.
Yeah, because not to do this to you, buddy, but we're 2 minutes past the plug time already. So
yeah, but
I wish it teaches me not to change subjects in the middle of something, but that's still driving. That's infuriating me. I forgot what I was going to say.
Poe said his friend bought a Jeep from Carvana last month, but they brought it to his house for a test drive. He bought it, and then they took his old car away, like DoorDash for cars.
Yeah, I think now. See, maybe that's what Carvana is. I don't remember if it's the vending machine one or the one that brings it to your house and picks up your other one. I don't know. That's the only thing I did learn today about this car buying and selling is trade-ins. I don't know. I guess it depends on the economy at the time. But I'll tell you what they were thinking about for trade-ins. I looked on marketplace of what I could get for the vehicle I'm going to get rid of. And I could get 5 times, they're asking 5 times more than what they offered me on a trade. They didn't want to give me nothing.
Wow.
So now I got nowhere to park all this stuff. So I got 2 vehicles I want to sell. So anybody's interested in the 2005 Dodge Ram or 1995 Jeep Wrangler, they're up for adoption.
Polo's throwing out at Paula Abdul lyrics. So there's that. Sarah's here. Good to see you, Sarah. Welcome in for the end of our test stream.
I'm trying to find. I'm not doing a very good job of finding chats, but I guess everybody's seeing them down at the bottom. Oh,
this is Greg's first time running chats in a year and a half.
Oh God! Oh God! And you know what? I think I'm going to move my streaming to the bigger TV over here, the bigger TV monitor, because this print.
Yeah. Well, by the time you're having to put your glasses on, now we know something's up.
Yeah. It's like, what? Plus, it doesn't help that I can't read. Mike, you got to take 2 steps forward and take 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. You got to get together. Let's see what it says here. Okay, there you go. What? Yeah, I've seen some people putting in these colors. Diamond glasses, purple, yellow. Okay.
Yeah, if you're on your phone, it'll have little icons for that stuff, but it doesn't show up in here. But yeah, that's.
I wondered what people were doing. I noticed that who was it? It was the Joker had some of that stuff, and I thought, what the hell are you doing? What is that guy doing?
Yeah, it'll put little icons and stuff. Like if you go to Mike's Gaming Gala when he's playing and you're a member, you can put 4 out of 10 for his gameplay. But on the chat on StreamYard, it just looks like that, where it says 410, whatever. But anyway, well, I think we got it working.
Yeah, I think we'll be good. Remember, first and most importantly, Sunday nights at 6:00, watch Hanging Out with Off Grid and Poe, and then I guest appeared 2 weeks ago and I missed last week. And then we'll be here on Wednesday night at 6:00. And just to let you know, Poe, if you want a link, all you gotta do is contact us and we'll get you a link. You can be on anytime you want, buddy. We love our post. We love our Poe.
Yes. And we will, just for Poe's benefit, we're going to go on at the same 6:00 Central, 7:00 Eastern. So it's the same time as the Hanging Out, just a different day.
Right.
Poe
had trouble with that, right? Let me explain it to you, Poe. It's not Sunday. The next day is Monday. And there's Tuesday, and then it'll be on Wednesday at the same time that it was on Sunday, which from Wednesday to Tuesday to Monday to back to Sunday. So see, you just skip back and forth that way.
Mike's Gaming Gala says Michelle and the 4 out of 10 are the most popular emojis. That is true. That is true.
Let's see.
Poe's mom is 4x4 because she likes it rough and dirty.
I can't get to the button to take it away. Oh my God. Listen, everybody, thanks for showing up. Bart and I got a few things to discuss before I can go back upstairs, and I got to get my owner's manual out. I got to see what this thing will do. I don't know. It's driving me crazy. First time I ever bought a car, rushed home and came downstairs to hang out with Bart. It was a good time, though. Good time. Thanks, everybody. It looks like Pinball M1. So next week, we will start with a Pinball M tournament. It'll run for a week, and we'll start getting back into those and have fun with it.
Yeah.
Have a lot of fun with it.
And anyone that has the ability, get in there and play the River Raid on the Intellivision that Poe and I did on Sunday night. Post a score in the console chat. I didn't do a new spreadsheet for that because Megan played MASH, and she got the high score, so I had to put that one back up. So, but yeah, anyone that wants to play that, we're just letting that run for a little bit, but the tournaments in pinball will be 1 week at a time. So Sunday, Monday, Saturday. Yeah,
that is correct. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by to the show that doesn't have a name. It's just Wednesday night at 6:00. I think I put on the little thumbnail for it, or Pinball Fun. I think Bart put that on the thumbnail too.
I took that off of yours.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, that's what you called it. But yeah. So yeah, that'll work. We don't have an intro. We don't have an outro. So when Greg clicks on it's done, it's just done. So
I'll tell you what, here's the outro. Hope to see you next week. Goodbye.